Hey guys, it's Gideon. At the time of this recording, we are less than 48 hours from the Steam Early Access launch for Ashes of Creation. So, this video, the intent here is to give you a quick guide, what to expect, what to do in your first couple of hours to hit the ground running, whether you're a brand new player or a returning player. I think this will set you up for success. First, I have a few quick housekeeping items. Anything that you see in this video is not from the PTR. Since we're not live, the tips and things that I'm sharing are based on my experience on the PTR, but it is under visual NDA. So anything is either going to be official footage, stream footage from Intrepid, or stuff from the live servers that might closely represent some of the things that you see. Next, I just want to say, if you want to do me a solid, toss me a subscription and a like. If you really want to do me an extra solid and you haven't created your account yet, use my referral link or referral code in the description. And last but not least, if you're looking for a fun group to play with, absolutely check out the Discord link for the Federation. Been playing with these guys for over a year and they are absolutely awesome. I think you'll have a blast if you want to join us. So with that said, let's get into it. The biggest thing that I can tell people is be patient. Every MMO launch that I've been a part of has always been a big mystery. Like, how smooth is it going to be? How many people actually show up to play? I think Intrepid has done a really good job at testing dynamic gridding and, focusing people playing on just one server. But inevitably, there might be queues. You might get kicked out. You might get frustrated. So just be patient. Absolute worst case scenario, take a break, do something else, come back and pop in. Or maybe just get your character created and then step away and come back if you need to. And also bear in mind, the journey, especially from 10 to 25, which is the current cap, takes a long time. So you're not going to be behind for long if for whatever reason, you start a few hours or even a day later than other people. You'll catch up. So for the rest of the video, I'm mostly going to be talking about what do you do once you get logged in. And the name of the game here is really just follow the initial quest chain. I'm not going to tell you which starting area to pick, and I'm also not going to tell you which quest to choose if you're faced with going one direction or the other. Just make that choice and run with it. The rest of this video is not specific to which quest chain that you start with. There's going to be other little nuances along the way, but Intrepid recently really polished their new player experience, especially 1 to 5, probably 1 to 10. And it's not a departure from the identity of the game at all. And I've really enjoyed it. I've done it a handful of times now in kind of preparation for making this video. Also, don't try to anticipate what that initial quest chain is going to send you to do, or try to do things or shortcut things before it asks you to. It's really well streamlined. Just trust it. Like, until you hit level 5, just go with the flow. You will see some other quests that you can pick up along the way, and those are completely fair game and safe to pick up because you'll end up happening upon those objectives as you follow that initial quest. You may have heard that there's no fast travel in this game, but within the first 5 minutes, barring any technical challenges or the starting area being super congested, you will actually be given your first mount, which makes traveling around the world a little bit more enjoyable too. You'll start out automatically with weapons that make sense for your archetype, and also a basic set of gathering tools so you can chop trees and mine things and fish and all of that stuff. For those of you that have played before, that is a departure from having to do that sweat of your brow quest, but know that the quest chain will lead you to an upgraded set of tools relatively soon. As you play and as you follow that initial quest chain, definitely pay attention to the UI notifications that you're going to see near the bottom right of your screen. And that's going to let you know when you level up to unlock and choose new archetype abilities, so skills for your hotbar. Your weapons actually have skills and perks, their own little skill tree that you'll choose options from. And then there's an option to enhance like your dodge or your sprint or your block, and that can improve over time. So watch for those notifications. It'll tell you when you can like assign points and pick options there. Then also you're going to get notifications quite frequently for engaging with the Destiny board, which is new as of this PTR and the new player experience you're going to be playing. And that's really a system that is designed to walk you through the different features and systems in the game and give you small little easy rewards, kind of little carrot out in front of you to explore different things. Something as simple as eating a ration to restore your health, selling something to a vendor, mounting for the first time, and then they get progressively, not more complicated, but it takes you in different directions. So definitely watch for those notifications. And then also just look at that board, and it'll invite you to get rewards by doing various activities. There's a reason why I'm not telling you exactly what the quests are and like what to do and what mobs to kill. It's not needed. You don't need to hear that from me. The quest chain guides you very nicely, and I don't want to spoil anything. That they really did a good job with this experience. And in under 2 hours, probably closer to 1, especially if there isn't a lot of congestion, you'll be level 5 or 6, and you'll have a full set of starter gear. You'll have felt like you've got some meaningful upgrades. You've put some armor on your body, you look a little cooler, and you have some better weapons, which is really rewarding feeling. Some other things of note that you'll have done along the way by following this initial quest chain and some of those little side quests too, but primarily the main quest chain, you'll have gathered materials, you'll have processed them, you'll have crafted an item, specifically a bag to expand your material inventory for harvesting things out in the world. You'll engage with the crate system, picking up and delivering a construction crate and kind of seeing what is that about, what does that mean as an intro. And you'll end up with a couple other quests to venture into a couple other points of interest out in the world. And it doesn't necessarily tell you which one to do first. You can go explore. You can choose to ignore them or engage with them when you want. Once you get to that point, there's also nothing that says you can't just go explore on your own and uncover other points of interest that your particular starting quest didn't take you to. So if you followed everything and explored a little bit on your own and completed your initial quest chain and a couple side quests and things like that, you'll likely be probably level 7 to 10, somewhere in there, depending on how much you engaged with some of the stuff that you were introduced to. From here, I would say go explore, pay attention to global chat, get in some groups, and just kind of hang out with them, level, see what they're up to, find a guild to join. Selfishly, I'm always plugging the Federation. And then check out my previous leveling guide from not that long ago. It's one of my more recent videos. The whole level 1 to 5, 1 to 10 is going to be completely useless, which is why I'm making this, but the level 10 to 25 stuff, very relevant. It's going to show you on the map key higher level points of interest where you can earn tons of experience with a group. And it's pretty fun and some kind of cool looking locations, so definitely check that out. Also, watch for an update to this guide that'll have real footage that, maybe you'll have things down or you don't need a guide, but if you've got friends that want to join and maybe they're going to join late, it'll give them a little bit more like hands-on look at the stuff I'm talking about right now. So hope you have fun. Ask questions, comments, in the comments. I try to respond to everything. It's super fun for me to do that. And I guess until the next one, peace.